everybody, welcome to Scotch Kitchen. Another Sunday, ready to make, we're not making dinner today, we already made our dinner. We are making our dessert. So I've already made most of it, so I'm just going to show you how you can lay it, and then I'm going to make some berry jam. There you go. Yeah, so if you just bear with me 1 second. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, just give me 1 second. Just wash my hands again. I am going to go directly on my phone on our page and see if I am there so that I can welcome everybody who's coming in. Today I don't have any network connection yet. I hope it's going to remain like that. So, let's do some jam. We're gonna make some jam first. And I am using my berries. So I have a bowl of berries here, blackberries, so if you can be able to see them. I think I'm trying to make sure that the light is at the right place. I'm using a light as well normally so that you can be able to see everything properly. Ooh, really nice and warm in here, which is amazing. So I'm going to move my dessert on the side first. Then I am going to go ahead and do the how do you call it again? The starter. Oh, the dessert. Sorry. I'm going to go ahead and do the jam. When the jam is boiling, because you have to boil this up. So when this is boiling up on the pan, I'm going to start doing the dessert, so that I can explain to you what you need to do, what you need to make. Remember, we did one of our frozen yogurt some time back. So I've done another one, and this time it's the frog. I've already frozen it, so there you go. So that's how it looks frozen. So we're going to prepare that. We're going to serve that so that you can be able to see how you actually serve. Hi, Chichikes. Welcome, my lovely, to Scotch Kitchen. Right on time. So I'm going to show you about the berries first, the blackberries jam. That's the jam we're going to make. So I'm measuring using this cup. So you can use any cup you want, and the measurement is ours. If the amount of berries you use and amount of sugar should be the same. So if you're just using 1 cup of berries, you should have 1 cup of sugar as well. So that's how it actually goes. So 1 to 1. That's the whole idea of it. So there it is. I'm trying to move the light back and forth because I can see it's very, very dark here. I don't know if it's my eyes or what's happening, but just bear with me 1 second. Okay, that's a bit better. But again, at least you can be able to see what I'm doing, because that's the most important thing. If you're able to see, that's all I need for you to be able to see what I'm doing. So this is the cup I'm going to use today. So we have our berries here, and I am going, because they are fresh, right from the tree, I am going to peel them off, because we were peeling them off to make sure there's no, like the small stems, or what do you call them? They're not there completely. Hi guys.
Hello.
Make sure you drink water.
Did you hear us?
I can hear you guys really shouting outside. Yes, I heard you.
Yeah, that's what we were planning on doing.
I that water is not enough for two of you. You need more water than that. Give me that. I'm gonna bring that. And then now get some more water. It's really hot today, so you know when it's hot you really need to drink water. Not only when it's hot, you always have to drink lots of water. So the boys have been playing outside, so that's why I'm insisting of them to drink water. It's very, very good because you have to stay hydrated all throughout, and that's what we're trying to do. I'm actually just removing the sticks or the stems. Can you close that door, Tonio? Can you close that door? Close that door, please.
Get the glasses.
So I'm just making sure that all those stems are coming out.
Toilet is needed in my...
Sorry, guys.
It's okay, guys.
And hello.
Hello, I'm dying of pee-pee, so I have
Thank you,
some-
Tyler. That's really unnecessary to say on my kitchen, yeah? So, sorry about that, guys. But here we go. That's a 6-year-old for you. Can say anything, whatever they want, and they think it's funny. So, okay. So that's done. As you can see, they are all clear up. They are cleaned up nicely. I'm going to give them a quick wash, as you can see there. I'm going to give them a very quick wash, and then we can go ahead and actually start preparing them. As you can see there. Whoop. I think today is really, really nice and bright. I think that's why my light is playing up. It's not wanting to work. But just bear with me 1 second. I wash this really quick. Because again, you don't want to wash them really too much, because you need as much juice that is coming out from it as possible. So just giving it a quick wash, drain it off, and we're going to go ahead and start boiling it up. So what we need is a little bit of bear with me 1 second. Okay, so I've just washed it off, and I don't need this big mama anymore. I need my pan, so you need your empty pan, and your berries go inside the pan. I already measured my berries. There are 3 cups of this, so now I need to add sugar. I need 3 cups of sugar, and I need 3 cups of water as well to go ahead and that. So I'm using both caster sugar, and I'm also using the normal granulated sugar. You can use either, or you can just use any type of sugar you love to. Just bear with me. You can use any sugar you would love to use. I am just using my granulated, I'm using both granulated sugar and the caster sugar. Okay? So, let's go ahead and measure. We need 3 cups of this. So that's 1. Just mix it straight in there. Remember, we're making jam. Really sugary, the jam is. It has to be really, really sweet. And that's 2. And I'm going to do a mixture of this. Like really. And that's 3. You can hardly even see the sugar. You can't see my fruits. All you can see is my sugar. There you go. That's all we have so far. But that's okay. Mix it up, mix it up. Mix it up together. And then we're going to boil. We're going to add 3 cups of water as well. And then we're going to boil this up, because we're making jam, remember. We're going to boil it up, and then we're going to let it cool. So it's going to be up to you what you want to do. If you would love to have it with both the granules, so it's not as soft, it's just like pure, not pure, no, it's jam, yes, but there are some jam that are soft, but there are some that has still the skin and the fruit itself. So it's up to you what you want to do. You can either, after we've done everything, you'll be able to see, you can either remove the cover and the seeds, the small seeds that are there, by grinding them together through a sieve, or you can just go ahead and let it cool and put it in a tin. It's up to you how you want it. We're going to leave ours the way with the tin, with the skin, and also the seeds inside there. That's how we love ours. That's how we're going to leave yours, but ours. But if you would love to go to the next level, that is just going ahead and adding a little bit of sieving off whatever the seeds and everything else, you can go ahead and do that. If you love the soft and smooth butter, I'm just adding my water now. I need 3 cups of water. So that's 1. 2. Yeah, you can just hear it's just getting water directly from the tap. Nothing special about the water you're getting. So it's just water. So I've got 3 cups of water here. I've got 3 cups of sugar, and I've got 3 cups of my berries. So you can do this with your strawberries as well if you're making a strawberry jam. Also advisable to do that. So I'm going to mix it up, and then the next step, I am going to put this on the fire for it to start boiling up. Give it a proper mix. I think that's okay. Woo. Nice and sweet. Okay. Okay, let's let it boil. And we'll keep on mixing this up as it's cooking until we actually achieve the jam we want, because we want very nice thick jam. So meanwhile, when that is cooking, there right in the corner, I'm going to go ahead and just clean up this quick so that I can show you my my dessert. So I've already prepared some of the things. Don't worry, I'm going to turn the camera around for you to be able to see. So the first thing I already did my my yogurt, my frozen yogurt, and that's what we're going to have with our lovely cakes. I did like cake. So I did a carrot cake, and then I put it on these small lovely dishes, as you can see there. There you go. I've just put them in these small lovely dishes. They're soup dishes, but I'm using them. I baked my cake in there. So as you can see, there you go. Yeah, that's where I've baked my lovely cake. As you can see, there are how many? 5 of them. But we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you how I'm going to serve our lovely dessert. So this is just for scooping the yogurt. And then let me just clean off this soap water. That's one of my plates, so I'm going to serve my dessert. It's going to be a very quick video because I've already prepared my carrot cake and I've already prepared my yogurt. So it's just a matter of, because last time when I showed you guys how to prepare the yogurt, if you can remember, we did not serve our yogurt because our yogurt needed to actually freeze. I needed to freeze the yogurt so that I can serve it. And that's why today I'm showing you what you can use to serve your yogurt. So that's our yogurt ready to go. And we have our small sort of like cupcakes here. So what I'm going to do, this is how we're going to serve it. So with this, it's already cooled off, which is exactly how I want. So it's so easy to come off the, how do you call it? It's so easy to come off this dish or bowl. So if you don't have a dish or you don't have a bowl, you can go ahead and use the cupcake. Let me show you what I mean. Just bear with me 1 second. So if you don't have one of these lovely bowls, you can go ahead and use these cupcake covers. So I have one that is made of silicone, or you can just go ahead and buy them from the shop. Like I bought this from a local shop, and they are 100 cupcakes cases. It didn't open it yet, but that's not a problem. That's okay. So when I'm baking for the boys cupcakes when they're taking to school, because once in a while they tell them that they need to bring cupcakes, that's what I use. It's just a paper with a cupcake shape, and you can use that if you don't have one of these like bowls. You can use the teacups, you know, those days, the proper teacups. You can use them as well, and you just put in your cake mix in there, and you put it in the oven, and you just let it cook. That's also can work with exactly our lovely dessert, just exactly what we've done today. So let's go ahead and prepare this and just put and serve it on our lovely plate. So we have our plate here. I'm just cleaning it off because remember we just put our cupcake there. We don't need that there. I'm just gonna push that up. And what we need, as you can see, we have a lot like that bowl there. It's up to you. You can have that to eat. But if you want your desires to have a lovely shape, just be gentle and just cut off that lump. You don't throw it away. You don't throw that lump away. And you can see there, I've cut off that, and you can see our carrot cake, the way it looks inside. It's definitely done. And we need to just turn that around, as you can see there. Hope you're able to see that. And the next thing I'm going to serve on there is our yogurt. So my piece of cake, I'm going to put it down there. Actually, I'm not going to serve my yogurt yet, because I want to do this in the 4 plates. I think I'm just going to go ahead and do at least 3 plates so that I can show you what you can do. Because I'm sure you're wondering, okay, I'm going to just do 1 plate and that's it. So if you know it's just more than 1 person, what do you do? Okay, we're going to go ahead and do 3 plates. Then you'll be able to see exactly how you can serve it at the same time when you're doing more than 1 plate. So much easier, isn't it? The 3 plates. Don't worry about my face today. You're going to be able to see what we are doing with our dessert. Hi Terry. Hi Sabina. Hi Chi. Thank you, lovely, for joining. You guys are right on time to see how we are serving our dessert. Okay, so let's try and remove the next one as well. Be gentle because you're trying to have that the perfect cake or the shape. That's what you're trying to get at the bottom. If you have a cake cutter, just go ahead and use the cake cutter. You don't have to use a knife as the way I'm using a normal knife here. You can definitely use a cake cutter if you have one. Have a cake cutter somewhere, but I can't be bothered looking for it at the moment. So we're just going to go ahead and use our normal knife. Anyway, if it works, why not? So we're going to go ahead and use our normal knife instead of a cake cutter. But if you do have a cake cutter, don't kill yourself using a knife. A cake cutter is a bit faster, and I'm sure it's sharper than this. And you can go ahead and use that instead. So there we have our cake. Lovely pieces on a plate, as you can see that. Spotted. Hi Sandra, thank you my lovely for joining. And then the next thing we're going to have our yogurt. So our yogurt is made of double cream. We had fresh natural yogurt. We had a strawberry topping, that's strawberry topping, and then I had some seeds inside, mixed seeds. I tried to make it exactly the same as the way I did the previous one, but I didn't have as much ingredients as I used the previous one I made. But again, that's what I used, and then I mixed it together and I froze it. So that's how you make your yogurt, your frozen yogurt. If you've not seen the video is on our page. You can go ahead and you can follow the video, and you'll be able to see how we achieved our frozen cake. In regards to our carrot cake, because that's our carrot cake, what I used was some carrots, and then I just did a sponge cake, which is as simple as it was 250 grams of self-raising flour, 250 grams of custard sugar, and 250 grams of butter. And then I used a little bit of grated carrots inside there, and I used a bit of cinnamon as well did the mixture, and then that's how I just made a simple cake. So it's just a simple carrot cake. We've done a carrot cake as well before, but again, if you want to see the recipe or you want to know the recipe of making a carrot cake, don't worry about it. Just send me a message and let me know. I'll send it to you. Otherwise, I will try and do everything again from scratch. I'll try and do, you know, like those programs you see on telly of cooking, and they do the preparation and they put everything in the oven, and then voila, something the cake that's already made comes out. And that's, I think, what we're going to do next time. But today, let's go ahead and just deal with what we have right in front of us. Okay, so I'm gonna try and scoop my frozen yogurt, which is already melting because it's really warm. That's not nice. Let me try again. Okay. As you can see, my frozen yogurt is not that frozen anymore because it's melting at the highest rate ever, which is okay. Because anyway, I just need it on the side of my lovely cake. So what I'm going to do, normally you don't need to use a spoon when you are serving this bit of the cake. Of the yogurt, but again, as you can see, it has defrosted really quick. I didn't expect it to defrost that quick, but it has. So that's okay. I'm going to mold it using my how do you call this again? My ice cream scoop, and I am going to just serve it straight up. I'm using a spoon as well at the same time because it's not that frozen. It's supposed to be frozen. So when it is frozen, it actually scoops off just like the way you scoop off a cake. That's how it's supposed to be scooping off. But again, I've just explained to you. That's the joy. If the temperature is really high, it's nice and warm, we're not complaining. We're loving it. But when you're doing something like what we're doing now, there's a little bit of a disadvantage because it is melting away really quick. So let's get on with it really quick because we don't want a mess on our plate. We just want it to be a lovely shape of dessert. Okay, so let me just call the boys to put this for me in the oven, in the freezer. Tonio, where are you? Come and put for me this in the freezer, please. Okay, he's coming. So there we go. So we already have our frozen yogurt and we have our cake on the side, and I'm going to just lay some chocolate raisins on the side. Can you put for me that in the, where you? Put for me that back in the freezer. It's melting away already because it's really warm. So you can use some chocolate butters the way I'm using them now and just lay them in there. And then if you have, like, let's say some biscuits, you can use that as well to make this look even better than the way it looks now. So now I'm going to use my chocolate topping syrup, and I'm just going to try and make a lovely style. There you go. And I'm going to do that, and I'm going to use the strawberry as well on this. Have to be really quick because now my lovely yogurt is completely melting away, which is okay. It's not bad because it's melting away. If you have some sprinkle or if you have some biscuits, this is what you can do with your biscuit.
We're having that now?
Yeah, you're having it now.
So look what we're having.
And there you go. We have our lovely cake laid. Hope you're able to see that because I'm just trying to lean that over for you to be able to see. So again, you're going to use a small spoon to actually scoop and eat all this. That's why I've already put my my spoons there on the side, ready to go. So that's the first one of how you can have your dessert. So if I can quickly take a picture before I call the boys to come and actually get it, because it's going to be melting away. So just bear with me 1 second so that I can take a quick picture. Those are the joys. Those are the joys of being in the kitchen when everything is melting away. And all you're trying to do is make sure you capture that lovely moment of the dessert. So it is actually melting away. Okay, so if you just bear with me 1 second, I give this to the boys, and then I will show you what you can do as well with the half cakes that we are left with on here. I'm going to show you now. That's going to be, so this is for today. We are having our lovely carrot cake, and it is served with yogurt. As you can see, frozen yogurt. It's melted yogurt now, but it's supposed to be frozen yogurt, and a little bit of a biscuit there on the side, and then we have strawberry and chocolate topping to go with it. Just bear with me 1 second. On the table, guys. Whoops, sorry. Okay, so then we have, that's the second thing you can be able to do. So I'll show you now what you can be able, so now we are on another day. So imagine we are on another day and you've already done your strawberry cakes. Bear with me 1 second. Sorry about that. Okay, we are back again. We are back again. So imagine this is another day. I'm very sorry. That's my ice cream that I'm going to use. As you can see, it's a coconut Alpro. It's actually an ice cream. So if you can be able to get some ice cream, just exactly what I'm doing there. What happened to my scoop? Oh, it's there. So bear with me. I'm just making sure my ice cream scoop is ready to go. Making it warm. And bear with me 1 second. Okay, so I think we are ready. So what you need, I've just brought in some serviettes, as you can see there. And you will need to just fold your serviette. So again, this is just more of presentation. So remember, we're not throwing away any cake. So the boys they're gonna have 2 desserts today, 2 in 1. And that's the whole idea. So you can make so this is, I'm just showing you what you can do with your leftover, okay, we're having our leftover cake here, and I'm just showing you what you can be able to do with it. So again, that's me testing them. I hope you're able to see that. Perfect position, isn't it? Yeah, so bear with me 1 second. Remember, we're making our jam. It's boiling up. Let me just lift up and show you guys. That's our jam. Boiling up on the side, which is amazing. So that's for the side. So again, so we have our carrot cake down there. And we're going to have our carrot cake, and we're going to have it with some ice cream. We're having our our carrot cake with some coconut ice cream. You can make your ice cream from scratch if you would wish to, but I'm not making my ice cream from scratch. I've just bought the ice cream, so we're going to go ahead and have this ice cream that we already have here. Okay, so there's my coconut ice cream and my ice cream scoop. I am trying to make it as warm as possible so that I can be able to scoop the ice cream. So you need to scoop your ice cream. Hope you're able to see this again. Scoop it. When you're using the ice cream scoop, I tend to go around with it. So every time I'm scooping it, I try as much as possible to get that round shape out of it, so that when I put down my ice cream inside my plate, it's going to have the round shape. So again, if you want that to really happen, you will need to have your ice cream scoop a little bit warm. It has to be warm for you to be able to achieve the round shape of the ice cream. So at the moment, I am just dipping it in hot water, and I am going ahead and trying to achieve that round shape there. Not easy, but just keep on trying until you are able to achieve that round shape. Be patient with yourself. And there you go. Looks like a blob of ice cream, but you're going to see at the end of it, it's going to look really nice and delicious. So this can also be really nice if you have some hot chocolate. So you can just melt a little bit of your chocolate, and it can go there like a drip of it onto your dessert, and that can be really be amazing. But because we're not having any hot hot chocolate, we are only having our normal chocolate. Again, I'm using the syrup that's here, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to lay my syrup inside there. Just moving this so that it can be right in the middle, because I want it right in the middle, because that's where you want your ice cream to be. So again, go in any shape you would want to make sure it looks really nice and delicious. I hope you're able to see that. I hope you're able to see that. And then the next thing, I have a little bit of a shaker here, and it has different type of how do you call it, of sprinkle, and I'm going to use some of this love shape, because I'm making this with so much love. And it is all done. That's all you need. And then with this, you need to serve it with a spoon, and your spoon is going to go inside the bowl, so that when somebody's actually eating it, they're able to use the spoon to actually scoop it off. So if you can get sprinklers, it's not a problem at all. You don't really need to have the sprinklers if you can't get any sprinklers. But if you can, just go wild. You see the way I'm going wild with them? And there you go. That's our second type of dessert. So again, I always love chocolate and strawberry to go along. So again, that's me again, yes. Adding a little bit of strawberry there. So I hope you're actually able to see this. I am going to lift that up for you to be able to actually look at it. And there you have your dessert. You don't have to put the sprinklers, as I said before. You can just go ahead and have it the way it is without the sprinklers. But again, if you wish to have the sprinklers, why not? Just go ahead and have your sprinklers, and there you have your dessert ready to go. If you have your hot chocolate, you can go ahead and sprinkle your hot chocolate on your dessert, and you will still be able to achieve exactly the same thing. So I hope you are able to see that, and you're able to actually look at it and enjoy it. So as I say, the boys are going to have like 2 desserts. So this is going to be like their second dessert of today. So I'm just gonna leave it there for you guys to actually just see for a second before I give it to them, because I've just given them the first dessert and they're actually trying to eat that at the moment. And then I'm going to take them the second one for them to see. I know I was with a bunch of your schoolmates as a missy. Hi Abby, I've just read your message. Yeah, thank you very much for that, to be at Didi's funeral. She was very, very a good friend of mine, a schoolmate actually, and I'm happy you are able to meet some of my schoolmates as well. Thank you, my darling, for that. Okay guys, so there's my second dessert. So if you bear with me 1 second, I am going to take that again to this lounge for the boys to have that, and then I can come back and we can go ahead and actually finish. I can come back and we can actually finish making our jam, which is actually boiled up at the moment, and I just need it to actually cool down. And then, but I'm still going to show you what you can be able to achieve with that jam. So just bear with me 1 second. I'll be back. I'm just taking the dessert to the boys. That's the dessert for today. If you are here, I will be taking this. I'll be bringing this to you, isn't it? Okay, so let's bring the camera back up. Okay. Hope you're able to see me. Because remember, I said I'm going to always try and do a video. So here we are. We've done a video for our dessert. So I've shown you, I've actually shown you how to do, I've actually shown you to do 2 kind of desserts. So why not? Now you are acquainted in making 2 different types of desserts. So I expect people to be really happy in your house when you actually make the 2 desserts for them. You can have your desserts, by the way, with a cup of tea. You can have it with some hot chocolate, or you can just have it with some juice. Or if you love wine, you can have it with some wine, because it comes after the main meal. So you can have it with anything you will wish to have it with, and you can still be able to enjoy it. So back to our business today. So today we were making some jam. So far I had 3 cups of berries, I had 3 cups of sugar, and I had 3 cups of water. That's the whole ratio of it. So I've been boiling this up for a few minutes actually, and it has actually started bubbling up, and that's why I've actually removed it. And as you can see, I'm going to, I don't know if you can be able to see this. I think I'm going to lower the camera a little bit for you to be able to see, because again, we'll have to cool it off. We need to cool it off, because, so now again, this is where I was explaining to you guys, if you're a person who likes your jam really nice and soft, if you like your jam really nice and soft, and you can see these bubbles up at the top of your pot after boiling it, what you need to do now is the time for you to get rid of these bubbles, and this is what you can do to get rid of them. I'm just tasting it. Yeah, I am tasting it to make sure the sugar is actually concentrated, and the sugar is actually really, it actually tastes nice. That's what I'm trying to make sure, that it actually tastes nice. Oh, tastes really, really amazing. Before I show you this next step, what I need to do, I need to add, if you have nutmeg, that's what I'm looking for. If you have some nutmeg or cinnamon, this is the best time to add it onto your jam. So we are making our homemade jam. So if you have some cinnamon, you can add it now. Or if you have some nutmeg, you can add it now, because that's what I want to do. I'm adding both because I can. You just need a teaspoon. Where is my lovely teaspoon? You need a teaspoon. Let me get a teaspoon. Oh, here you go. You just need a teaspoon of nutmeg, and you need a teaspoon of cinnamon on our lovely mixture. Mix that up together. The smell is really amazing. You see, on the side of your pan, you will have this red coating. If you can clear it off completely, that's going to be really good. So just keep on mixing it up. And for the people who like their jam really nice and soft, you need your sieve. It's a long-winded job, but again, most of the stuff that you don't need will have been floating off here. So you can sieve it off. It's a long-winded job again, as I said, but if you love it soft, there's nothing. Nobody should stop you from having it soft. So you go ahead and squeeze it off, and that's what you're supposed to do. Squeeze off all the juice that is there. And you remove that. That is if you love your jam really nice and soft. I prefer to have it with the lovely texture of the fruits. So I'm just showing you guys what you can do. But for me, I normally leave everything in there, so that you can have this. You know, when you're having your bread and you spread this on the bread. Myself, I'm not a fan of bread, but what I normally do, you can have it, you know, when you're having your chicken, your roasted chicken, you can have some of this on your chicken. You can have it and you can eat it with your meals. So again, it's not just about bread. You can put it in anything you wish to. So that is how you get rid of the seed, not the seeds, the cover, for you to have your lovely perfect jam. As I said again, for me, I don't like that lovely soft perfect jam. I want it with all this coating. So I'm just showing you, and then I'm going to put them back in because I want them in there. But that's exactly what you're supposed to do. So just keep on removing them until you're left with your lovely coated jam. And you will transfer them into tins. So just let it cool. After you've reached this stage, you just need to let it cool. Get your tins and parade them, and you will remove your jam off from the pan directly onto your bowls, or your jam bowls, or your jam tins, whatever you want to call them. So at the moment, all we need to do is just let this actually cool off. We just need to let it to cool off, and then it's going to be ready to be served. It's just as simple as that, how to make jam. Not a really tiring job. So you can go ahead, make your own homemade jam using the same process that we've just used now, and you can still enjoy it. So that's the whole idea of it. You can still be able to enjoy your jam at your own comfort in your own home. So I've shown you how to do it, so go ahead and try and buy some berries. You can do this again with the strawberries as well, because most people, I know so many people love strawberry jam. So you can do that with your strawberry jam. So ladies and gentlemen, I think that's it for today. Didn't do much, we just had our dessert, so it was just a matter of me showing you how to serve your dessert, and I've just done that doing our carrot cake, and also we also had the dessert using our frozen yogurt. So you can use exactly the same the two desserts on two different occasions. You don't have to do it the same, but again, not every day we'll always be cooking dinner. We've just done our dessert. We've always done a video for our starters. So be ready for anything here at Scotch Kitchen. I'm very happy about you guys being together with myself. Keep on going strong and watching the videos and inviting more people on the page. Keep on watching, and don't forget to subscribe onto our YouTube page as well, Scotch Kitchen still, and keep on enjoying it. So for today, I hope you've actually enjoyed that. I hope you have a lovely week, and I hope to see you at the course of this week when we actually prepare another meal or dessert, or it's going to be a starter. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining. You have a lovely evening, and definitely have a lovely week. See you soon. Bye bye.